Imagine how desperate needs to be your life, that your only option is to take a crazy, dangerous trip. You prefer to risk your life than go back to your country or stay in Libya. My name is Raúl Gallego Abellán. I'm a video journalist and filmmaker. And between us, I'm horrified to see Europe letting people, including children and families, die at the Mediterranean Sea. It's okay. Come. I was on board of Geo Barents, that is the ship of Doctors Without Borders, with the mission of rescuing the boats that are trying to cross, mostly from the Libyan coast, to reach Europe. When you say that you are going to do this story, the majority of the people say, but we've seen already these images, we've seen already a lot of documentaries. That don't mean that it's not happening. And actually now the situation it's much worse. Just with this year, more than 1,000 people already died at the sea trying to cross. And in almost like a decade, 25,000 people have died or are disappeared trying to cross the sea. And these are only the numbers that we know. A young guy from South Sudan, he was saying that he left his younger brother in Libya because they knew how dangerous was to cross and that there is big chances to die. So they decided that they're going to do it one by one because they could not die at the same time and not be able to help their families.
It is not easy. Some people dying in the sea. That is why I'm so sad. Why life is so hard like that? Why?
We will rescue you, okay? All good.
It's horrible when they tell you the stories like that they got stuck in Libya and there was this circle of like being taken by mafia, having to endure forced labor, beating, all kind of abuse, like sexual abuse to men and to women. They've seen people getting killed in front of them, relatives, friends that they started their journey together, dying, left behind. I'm from Barcelona. I consider myself Mediterranean. For me, the Mediterranean Sea, it's home. You know, I grow up in front of the sea. And unfortunately, now every time I go to the sea, even before I went on this mission and see firsthand what's happening, there is always a point that I think on all the people that die, almost every day, trying to cross. And it's sad, but now every time I watch the Mediterranean Sea, I see as well a mass grave. Imagine like 20 people taking care of almost 700 survivors, with a lot of them like in quite a difficult health situation. As well, it was shocking that there was a lot of kids, families, babies, newborns. And despite that, the European authorities were not reacting. Of course, Geo Barents is a rescue ship. It was not supposed to become a refugee camp at sea. It was very shocking and upsetting that authorities like in Malta or in Italy took like really long time, up to 2 weeks, to accept to disembark these people. Doctors Without Borders team are really concerned that the far right in Italy might affect their operations. A lot of the organizations have the boats in Italian ports because it's closer to the Libyan coast, and they are concerned that they might even obstruct their work.
Oh, we have so good news for you guys. We have received a message from the government saying that we can go to Salerno.
On Geo Barents, there were more than 20 different nationalities. Everybody with similar aspirations, similar dreams, similar hopes. There's a common language that the majority of the people, we just want to be happy, to have a safe life. At the same time, the arrival in Italy don't mean that their dreams are going to come true. At the moment that they disembark, that's the beginning of another journey that is not going to be easy at all.